people just can't stick with something, right? So you talk about motivation, and there's a lack of motivation, but then people say, well, you can't rely on motivation, right? Which is probably true. But I think what it really comes down to is like you don't like what you're doing, right? And you need to change that somehow. And what's interesting is everyone's idea of what fitness is, what fitness and health and movement is based off of what someone else told them, right? And I don't care if you've been working out for 20 years or if you just started working out. It's always based off what, a friend told you when you started, what a personal trainer told you, and somebody that you trust tells you something, and you think that's, oh, this must be right? So you carry that around with you forever. But consider that, maybe there's other things that you could pursue, and consider that maybe you holding on to this belief is the reason why you're not getting results, because you think that you have to be doing this one thing, but you don't like doing this one thing. And to really like cultivate a good relationship with your body and with fitness, you have to like what you're doing, right? And for me, I get messages all the time from people that are like, oh, like I've been doing one of your free programs, and it's crazy because it's so simple, but like it's changed my body and I feel so much better now. And like these programs are very basic. There's no secrets in it, right? But what I'm doing is I'm just giving people a different way of approaching their health. And then you start to see this domino effect of changing your mind on one thing, and oh, there's this, and then oh, there's this whole other like wealth of knowledge and this whole other world of other things that I could be doing that make me happier, and that make me not necessarily happier, but just enjoying what I'm doing more, right? So I think to motivate yourself or to really enjoy what you're doing, like one thing I always suggest to people is maybe get out of the environment that you're used to being in, and like big box gyms. It's just not an environment that cultivates a lot of like excitement, and it's very ego driven, and you're just in this big warehouse with air conditioning on and people running on the treadmill all day. Like create an environment that you're gonna really enjoy exploring your own body in. So work out at home, if you have like a yard or a garage, is perfect. If you don't, then go to a park, go to just somewhere. If you're doing one of my programs, you don't need any equipment, just something to hang from. But you can create your own little environment, play your own music, put on a podcast or a book that you like, something like that. And you start to create these good feelings around what you're doing and around health and getting to know your body more, right? This doesn't mean that you should just only do easy things, right? There's still going to be some things that you really don't want to do, but we know that we need to do to get better. So I think the formula to success is just basically, exploring something different than what you thought that fitness needed to be for you, and then putting yourself in an environment where it's going to be more enjoyable. It's going to be more enjoyable, and it can be something that you actually look forward to and like doing.